Live on the ArchieLuxury channel, live with ArchieLuxury. This is live with Tan and Jin, and today we are talking Tudor Pepsis. Tan,
how you doing?
Man, fuck, that looks beautiful. What do you think, man? That's fucking gorgeous.
Yeah, I'm actually really pleased with the watch. I tried it on at the Baselworld release a few months ago in Toronto and whatnot. And, you know, obviously everyone saw the Rolex Pepsi, and that's where all the big hype was around. And then, you know, they had this on the side and whatnot. And I tried it on, and I said, you know, I really like the size. It feels like a Black Bay, right? So if you like the Black Bay size, if you're
I don't know what's wrong with the Black Bay. That's a great size. I love the Black Bay.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. It's you know, and it's the good thing is that it's got a lot of heft to it, and I really think the insert really makes it pop. It makes it pop a lot more than just a solid, you know, red or blue or a black insert. I really think that just with the wrist presence of this watch, it just makes the whole thing pop, and it looks exceptional. I made a lot of compliments all day about it, so I'm really happy with it.
Wow. Tell me this: you bought this watch. You're still wearing the Patek, aren't you?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I wanted to get a GMT that, you know, I could use while traveling. And
I think you've got a perfect three-piece combo where you got the Calatrava, you know, the 5127 in rose gold, which actually I would say is that's fucking beautiful. I cannot fault that watch at all, and I think that is just a classic dress watch. You've got the Hulk as your diver.
Yeah.
And you've now got the Tudor Pepsi. Tudor Pepsi. I got to tell you the truth there. Fuck. That's a great three-piece. You've got some other watches too. What else have you got there? You got a
yeah, so I got the Calatrava. I have a Hulk. I have a Datejust 2 with the blue dial and Romans.
That's another gorgeous piece. Four watches, yes.
Yeah, and so I'm looking at
Mike, $2. Pay more attention to your super chat messages. Oh, did I miss something?
I don't think so. I think you got the last one on the pre-show, which was the what you were wearing and whatnot. But yeah, I mean, I'm looking to add a 15400 probably before the end of the year.
Okay, let's back the truck up. Let's back the truck up. Back the truck up. Now, just back the truck up. I think you've got a perfect four-piece collection. What the fuck is a 15400 going to add that you don't already have?
You know, I had the 15300, and I really just enjoyed it in the collection. It was, you know, it was a really.
What dial would you get?
I mean, if I could get I think they still make a blue dial boutique one. I'd get that if I could. If not,
massive premium. Yeah, is it really worth?
I'd probably go with I'd probably go with the white dial. I had a white dial 15300. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, actually, you know, I had the bluey gray one, but I actually wanted a white dial when I was buying it because I had the 1479, the Royal Oak, and I actually wanted a white dial. That's what I actually wanted at the time.
Yeah, I'll probably go with a white dial.
Yeah.
I saw one in Toronto with Jen, and yeah, I really liked it. And I said, you know what, I'm kind of missing. When I had that watch, when I had the Nautilus, and you know, I bought the Nautilus with the intention of, you know, maybe it's a better watch or whatever. But I always felt that the Royal Oak quality was there. You know, the clasp is a lot better, and it just felt more robust than the Nautilus.
Now, I want to tell you that I've had a very difficult week this week. I am going to be getting back into paid watch reviews next week. Be really, really kicking ass on that.
Yep.
This week, I've had a family member who has had extreme anxiety. This person suffers from extreme anxiety, and because of that, he was also facing homelessness. Yep. Basically, his girlfriend kicked him out. And I have actually helped solve the problem. Yep. $5 super chat in the beef stroking off video. Were you thinking of Tan or Jin in a dress? No, I was looking at Japanese game show porn. $2 super chat from Dr. Bruce. Bruce, Aluminium Pepsi beats hell at a ceramic Pepsi. Yeah, actually, that's an interesting thing. The Tudor Black Bay, whether it's a diver or a Huba Amma. Welcome back, Arch. Get yourself a few Heinekens. Thank God. Thank you. I will start drinking as soon as I finish this scotch. Now I got to tell you. Tell me this. What do you think of the aluminum bezel? I think the aluminum, because it's a Black Bay heritage, it's a vintage look, no crown guard. I think it's better to have the aluminum bezel. What do you think, Tan?
Yeah, it actually is more. It's closer to the original 6542. Even surprising, a lot of people don't even talk about the text. Where on the 6542, it said officially certified chronometer. Where on this one it says chronometer officially certified. It doesn't have the superlative chronometer or whatever the Rolex says. So no crown guards, chamfered lugs, aluminum bezel. It's really very close to the original 6542, which I really like. And I know Bruce is obviously a vintage fan. So he's definitely been saying, yeah, no, that's the one to get. So
now I wanted to ask you, I've got another problem, Tan.
What's happening?
I'm being blackmailed, not by a YouTube pretender. I was having a hard week. Look, I can't always afford to go to the parlor, okay? Sometimes I got to DIY. I got to take things into my own hands, okay?
We got a $12 super chat from Hubbub Armor. Welcome back, Arch. Get yourself a few Heinekens, mate.
Yes, actually, I've already read that one, but it's good to read it again because it was $12. Here we go. Kyle K.
Why did the Rune a good watch with fake rivets? Makes the watch look like an Invicta. Thoughts on aftermarket bracelets?
I actually like the faux rivet bracelet, and it actually costs a fortune for them to do it because they're not actually a proper rivet bracelet. It's a solid steel bracelet where they cut it with a special CNC cutter. It costs an absolute fortune to do those rivets. And to say, look, they've ruined it. No. That is fucking expensive to do. Sorry, I was just looking for my bottle opener.
No problem. I have
bottle opener.
Jen might. I'm gonna say Jen's gonna come a little late probably, but I have.
Oh, that's okay. Now today, guys, I'm only able to stay here for 2 hours on the show because I got to help that individual. I got to do something for them. I'm trying to get them back on their feet.
We do have some guests who want to join. Christopher from It's Complicated was asking if you could join.
Get him on! Get him on! I love Chris.
All right, I'll get Chris on here. I'll send him the link.
Yeah. Now I got a problem. Let me run up by you. So basically, I been suffering a bit of depression. I can't always afford to go to the parlor. Google ads have been down. Man can't live on Google ads alone, and I've been slack on my paid reviews. My own fault. So I had to take things into my own hands for a bit of entertainment. Okay, Tokyo Mike, you are welcome for the $9 in the pre-show. Thank you, Tokyo Mike.
Thank you, Tokyo.
Now, the problem is, I don't know how to put this, Tan. I don't know how to explain it to you, but you'll be getting an email very soon which will explain it to you, okay?
Yes. Yes.
Let's get straight to the point. None has compensated me to check about you. You may not know me, and you're probably wondering why you're getting this. Well, I actually installed... Okay, you're a software person. Actually, you're a software genius. Tell me if this is possible. I actually installed a malware on the X-streaming porn material site, and you know what? You visited this site to experience fun. You know what I mean. While you were viewing video clips, your browser started out operating as a remote desktop that has a keyboard keylogger, which gave me access to your display and also your webcam. Right after that, my software program obtained all your contacts from Messenger, social networks, as well as email, that I have created a double screen video. First part shows the video you were viewing. You have nice taste. And second part, that is Japanese game show porn. And second part shows the recording of your webcam, and it's you. You have two options. Disregard, and basically he's going to send it out to all my friends. Or choice 2 is send 7,000. He doesn't say which currency, but I'll assume it's US. What do you reckon,
Oh, it was definitely not rupees, I'll tell you.
Would it be Aussie dollars?
It'd probably be US dollars, I would think.
I got to send 7,000. Which watches should I sell to raise the 7,000 to pay this blackmailer?
Oh, you know I'm going to say the Tag Heuer Monaco at least. I'm not a fan of that watch at all.
Okay, so I sell the Tag Heuer. That's going to raise about 3,000 US.
Yeah.
What else do I sell, Tan?
Okay, so you got the Tag Heuer. I'd keep the Ingy, I guess. I know you like the Breitling, so I personally would sell it, but I know you like it. The PAM is going to be tough, man. Like, I don't know.
Hang on a minute, man. Hang on a minute, Tan. I'm in a difficult situation, okay? I don't know how this webcam turned on, but this could be very embarrassing. Is it possible? Tell me, you're a software guy. Is this possible, what he's saying?
Yeah, I would say it's possible. So it is possible.
But I didn't see the light on my webcam come on. I would have noticed that.
You need to do what Dr. Bruce does and like put a little tape over it. You'll never see Bruce's face. Dr. Bruce will always put a little tape over it. I'm shocked. I amongst like the rest of the people in the comments assumed you just watched your adult videos on VHS. Or you said Betamax.
Betamax, yeah, Betamax for the quality. It believe you me.
No, it's possible. It's definitely possible.
It's highly unlikely, but isn't it?
Well, you can disregard and have everyone see the
What would you do? What would you do, Tan? What would you do, Tan?
Well, I mean, is Japanese game show porn? That could be quite embarrassing. I would start offloading that Monaco. That's for sure. I guess that.
I've only got 24 hours to do it. It could be a slow sale, Tan.
That's what I said. The PAM's gonna be the PAM's terminal. Like, I don't think you're gonna sell
I'm wearing the PAM, Tan.
Well, you could sell it on air right now. I'm sure Neil and Bob would buy it.
I love my PAM. You know that I just really, it's got a noisy 7750 bass movement in it. You know, that's the chronograph one.
Yeah.
It just goes on like for about fucking 20 minutes after I shake the fucking thing.
So is it based on a Valjoux 7750 or is it based on?
They've removed, it's a 7750 movement minus the chronograph function.
Module, yeah.
I don't know why the fuck you do that, but anyhow, that's what they did, okay?
Well, and that kind of brings up a thing where, on the Tudor GMT, there's been reports that the date's been skipping, or either it sticks overnight, so it'll either stick between two dates, or it skips 2 days forward. So I was sitting with my watchmaker yesterday, when I was doing that, I was just showing him the watch and whatnot, and we were talking about the Valjoux 7750, and he's like, these movements, all these new movements, I mean, a lot of them haven't been tested. They take a couple of years to actually.
Watchmakers love 7750s. They love it. It's easy to work on movement. It's a great movement. You can get parts. It's just hunky dory.
It's just unfortunate that you're seeing so many reports on the Tudor GMT having, actual issues. I haven't, like, on Rolex forums, there's a guy who's committed to the RSC, but there's been no update on what they did, whether they replaced the movement. Some people are saying maybe there's a little bit too much oil and just cycle through the dates. But nothing seems to have worked to fix it. Now, I'm not having that problem. My date changed correctly. So it's been okay, but I'm a little worried for the other people that got that watch.
I'm just shaking. It goes on for about 5 minutes after It's complicated, Christopher. How are you, fuckaroony?
Hey, I am great, sir. How are you?
Hey, if ever you want me to run that ad again, you just let me know. $50 and I'll run it for another month. That brought a lot of business to you, didn't it?
It did. Thank you, sir. Yeah, that was great. It was a nice little jump.
Sorry, 1 minute. $2 super chat from Dr. Bruce. AC, come clean, no pun. You watch porn on Super 8 mils. Hey, I watch vintage porn is very vogue. That is very in. That's hipster porn. 8 mil ranch porn. I love 8-track, 8 mil super 8. Now, Christopher, it's complicated. I got a problem here. I've been helping a family member who's got extreme anxiety, who was homeless. I've now helped them secure a cabin. Okay.
Sorry, nice.
Yeah, it's been very, very difficult. Housing in Australia is a fucking joke. It's costing me about $200 a week. Well, it's costing him that. I'm helping subsidize it a bit, but fuck, is it expensive? That's just for a 2-room cabin. Just very, Very expensive. Now, Christopher, it's complicated. The problem is I've been caught jerking off to porn, right? This fucking son of a bitch has sent me an email, right, saying to me that he's installed X malware porn on my computer. So when I was jerking off to this porn, he's got a keyboard logger and he's actually recorded what I was viewing and what I was doing. Now, you will probably get a copy because he's going to send it out to all my contacts. You're in my contacts, so you will actually get a copy of this video. What should I do? Should I ignore it or should I send him $7,000? What would you do, Christopher? It's complicated. I was doing weird shit with my hands, Chris.
Ignore the fucker. Don't give up the money.
Just very quickly, Super Chat, Tan Zeal, $5. Archie, did the carnies in the cabin trailer park to us North Americans resemble Chris from it's complicated with his tribal chest tattoo? Can we please see that?
It is not a tribal chest tattoo. It is not.
No. How's that date just? That date just looks really fucking cool. You were swinging it, man. Love it. So what would you do if you got an email like I did and you were kind of jerking off a few times? What would you do? I can't remember whether it was Japanese pervert porn, farm porn, or game show host porn.
Never give up the buck. Just don't do it. Just ride it out.
I'm thinking about it. If the video is very cool, I could even send a copy to my Patreon members. What do you think?
What you could do, right? You could claim copyright on the original video, then upload it to Pornhub and start the ArchieLuxury Pornhub account.
Neil and Bob, Chris, button your shirt. I just got paid $5 from Neil and Bob. Button your shirt, or Archie will say your name on the next secret video. Can you please button your shirt up?
Listen, Neil and Bob, I got news for you. Tanzeel and I, we've already been over this. Tanzeel has decided that I am the horological Razor Ramon of YouTube, and it stays unbuttoned. It's buttoned. It's just, it's buttoned. Look, it's a button down. It's buttoned. It's over. I'm not doing it.
It's this thing. It's like Archie doesn't wear pants. You don't, wear buttons. Like, that's just how it is.
It's just how it is. Now, the question is, my collection. I got 10 pieces. Okay.
Beautiful pieces.
Now, what pieces would you sell to pay the blackmail? If you were going to pay the blackmail, I was jerking off to porn! I was jerking off to porn! Now, it'd probably only be 3 minutes. Sorry, what would you do? What pieces would you sell from my collection to raise $7,000 US?
You can't sell the reverse set because, if I'm not mistaken, it has the engraving.
Correct.
I would probably, the first thing
they sell the pan?
I'd probably do the Breitling Super Ocean.
Okay, what else?
And then the Tudor, because you already have the Rolex.
$2 super chat from Stephen K. Archie was watching Goldberg videos whilst jerking. No, it was Japanese game show porn. Japanese game show porn or Japanese pervert porn. You into pervert porn? Sorry.
I mean, I can see Chris.
What genre are you into? Come on, tell me. A guy like you with unbuttons and a tattoo, you're not afraid.
I can see Chris being into the BBWs. I think Chris might be into the big, beautiful women.
Oh, the BBWs.
Hisham is up. Hey, Hisham, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Hey, I got a few problems. One, I'm helping a family member who's had extreme anxiety, who was homeless. I've helped him this week.
Yep.
The other problem is I can't always afford to go to the parlors, okay?
Yeah.
I've just received this email where I've been caught jerking off to game show porn. Okay, what do? They're going to send it out to my family, my friends, everyone on my... Actually, you'll probably get a copy too. You're in my contacts list. What do? Do I send 7,000 US via Bitcoin to this person? Or do I not do that? What do I do? Hisham? Help me, help me.
Wait, hold on. Let me just process that for a minute, please.
Yes.
तंजील,
Yes.
हाँ, ये क्या बता रहे हैं?
He's saying that he was.
नहीं. हाँ, क्या?
Is this guy for real? Game show porn? That's so 90s. That's what he's saying. Very quickly, some super chats are coming in. SR Bell 67 $1.99. AC, would you suck Mark's poo covered colt for 15,000? Actually, I'd do it for 7. I need 7,000. Don't worry about 15. 7 I would do it for, okay? 7,000, okay? 7,000. I really need 7,000 at the moment there. The Blackmailer. The next one here is the next super chat is Stephen K again. Chris would be into cockholding videos with BBW. That's basically where you allow your woman to be fucked by other blokes. That's the genre. I've seen those videos before.
Well, maybe that's what they caught you with. Maybe that's the footage we're thinking about right now. Okay.
Now, Dr. Bruce, game show porn. Let's make a squeal. Let's make a squeal.
Oh my God, is that Christopher?
So there we go. That's the squeal.
Chris?
So what would you do? Quickly. Tell me, which wristwatches would you sell off if you needed to raise $7,000 quickly to pay the blackmailer? What would I sell off? Now, in my collection, I don't have an Explorer 1.
Okay.
What would I sell off? 7,000 US.
The Breitling has to go.
Yes, okay, that's about 2. 5,000 to go.
Tag Heuer has to go for sure.
Okay, that's another 3, so I'm too short. What do I sell now?
Pam.
The Pam! I love my Pam!
You wear
Okay. Yeah, I'm wearing it now. Okay. $10 super chat from Tanzil. Let's play Battle of the Co-Hosts. Who got the better purchase? Mark Goldberg, SD43, Sea Dweller 43, versus Jin with the Glashutte. Tandoori got a Tudor GMT versus the Rancher got a girly 34mm Air King. Fuck me dead, Clovers. Fuck me dead. What the fuck? I would have to say, out of that pick,
No, it's
I'd
one
have
versus
to go.
the other. It's Mark versus Jin, and then me versus the Rancher.
I got to be completely frank with you there. You'd have to give it to Mark. The Sea Dweller 43 is an amazing piece. And Tandoori, fuck me dead. The Pepsi GMT is the hottest watch at the moment. I would fucking have an industrial action with, I would release the video to the public if I could get a GMT Pepsi. There you go. I've revealed it, Tan. I will release this video the blackmailers have got for a GMT Pam.
Can I cut in and just say hi to Chris? Hi, Chris.
Hello, sir. How are you? Hope all is
good.
well.
How are you?
Great. Fantastic, sir.
I'm good.
You
How
got
are you?
$2 super chatter from Senior Bell 67. AC, would you blow Shaquille O'Neal for 7,000?
I'll blow anyone for 7,000 at the moment.
Tan. Wow. Congratulations.
Thanks, man.
Archie, I have a friend who is watching this stream right now, and he's honored that he enjoys your content, but he wants me to tell you that you are a cunt.
Thank you so much there. Thank you so much. I reveal everything. I'm into game show porn and pervert, Japanese pervert porn. Just search those genres on X-Hamster and Red Pie.
So basically, you were caught in public.
No, the guys downloaded a virus to my computer where it's downloaded what I'm viewing and what I'm doing. Okay.
He has that content.
And Isham, just to stop him there, this is why he lost his job to a bright East Indian kid who took it over, right? He clearly doesn't know how to use a computer.
Yeah, I don't know. How do I stop this shit happening in future? Can I ask you that?
No. Just back up a bit. Sorry, I'm wasting your time. But so you were watching this shit, right? and someone else has. What were you doing? I mean, I was zoned out then. Please.
I wasn't doing anything. I was natural things, okay? I was looking for some relief. I can't afford to go to parlors like you rich fuckers in India can just go down to your local parlor and get whatever you want for whatever you want anytime you want. I can't afford that. I had to do a bit of DIY. Do it yourself. DIY. Do it yourself.
Paul, I'm married. I don't have to go to parlors. Please, come on.
Anyhow,
Okay.
what do I do? What do I do? If you get the video.
So no. Finish the story quickly. I mean, what happened?
Well, basically, this guy's blackmailing. Now, I wouldn't be so blasé about it, okay? I got to tell you, he's actually said the subject line, he uses my special password to log into the porn site, Archie42.
Okay.
And then he put hyphen.
Password out on a live stream.
No, and then he's got my password next to it.
Okay. So do you know this person?
No, but how do they know my password? So they've hacked in. They've put malware on, right?
Yeah.
And
you don't
basically
have antivirus or malware or anything.
Nah, fuck that shit. That's for pussies. So basically,
then pay him.
So basically, he reckons he started a remote desktop and he's filmed what I was watching and what I was doing.
How could you know what you were doing? Did you have a webcam on?
I've always got a webcam on, you know. Most computers have a webcam built in now.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Yeah. It probably possibly did. I probably did. Okay.
What did Chris say?
Chris said I should sell the PAM, and I should sell the Breitling.
Okay.
No, I said the Breitling and the Tudor.
I said
$2 super chat from Stephen K. Did you come on the carpet beetles? No.
And I told him to sell the Tag Heuer Monaco and the PAM.
Yeah, exactly. You have to get rid of those 3 watches, basically.
But I don't know if I could sell them within 24 hours, could I?
No, it's long overdue. I'm sure you can pull a few strings.
Somebody's gonna want something like short term, but that's rough. Like I was just on Craigslist and somebody had they had a Rolex no date sub. No, I'm sorry, it was a bluesy sub. It was from the 90s, maybe late 80s. And they had it on there for like $1,500. So I emailed them like, hey, all right, what's the deal? And they're like, oh, well, if you would kindly give me your mailing address so we can make it. And I was like, no. And my original email already said, like, we will meet at an authorized dealer. Like, I'm not buying a fake watch. And they're just like, whatever. Like, we'll meet, whatever. Like, we don't have to meet anything. Just give me the address and et cetera, and we'll do it. So,
okay, I think we've got another super chat from Neil and Bob.
Sell the horns! That's exactly right! Sell the horns, fuckers! Sell the horns to an Asian pharmacist. I've actually Pubicide. I'm working with Pubicide to get a cash advance. What do I do? Would you pay it or would you take the risk?
Why don't you do one thing? Make a pledge that you will get rid of the horns and raise some money tonight.
But could he do it in 20? You're talking 12 hours. That's rough. You know,
you know what I think? I think I don't give a fuck. You know that? You think that's going to embarrass me? It could help ratings. You know? What do you think?
What I'm recommending, Hisham, is Archie raise $100 to bring the rancher live, so that the rancher can give real legal advice here on air.
Absolutely.
You do have a lawyer friend. You do.
What's a lawyer going to do with this guy's operating out of Russia or somewhere like that?
He can give you good legal advice.
There's no legal advice. Either I pay it or they're going to release the video to the public.
He can give you.
I'm going to miss out. The thing that worries me is not what people are going to see. It's the fact that I miss out on Google ads from this video.
So you got a $2 super chat from Stephen K.
Yeah, Stephen K.
Which watch were you wearing when you were cranking one out?
I normally take the watch off.
I mean, they're water resistant to 300 meters. Like,
Yeah, no, I take the watch off. I take the watch off. It just doesn't feel right with the watch on.
1998 to Jerry Nick. Excuse me.
I don't think this guy went to university, by the way, to tell by his spelling. I'm not sure he's that educated.
So, Archie, so what's next? What's the next step? Do you sell the watches?
Hey, I tell you the truth. I don't give a fuck. I tell you another story. I'm actually looking at getting a Zenith on credit at the moment.
Not the open heart one though.
Possibly.
No, man, come on.
We've got a slight $5 from Neil and Bob. Hisham, do an impersonation of an illicit Archie blackmail video.
The punters are asking, Hisham, you got to come through here.
He's building up. Give him space. He has to build.
Get in character. So I've got to basically blackmail Archie, right?
Whatever you want to do.
Can't do it looking at you. Sorry.
I can't look at you. Don't look me in the eyes.
It's like somebody paying
nasty fucking bitch.
Oh, look at me.
Nasty fucking.
Close the fucking camera off.
Now, I want $7,000, or I'm gonna release this vinyl fucking dirty video online, and you're completely fucked, you little nasty bastard.
That was actually pretty good.
Who the fuck do you think you are?
Oh, new super chat.
Scotty Talks Watches is the best content, fuckers. Yes, Scotty's actually, I'm going to be buying a Zenith of him, hopefully. I want to get a Zenith. I am lusting after another watch. I don't know what's wrong with me. Tan, I wanted to ask you, how good is this Pepsi? I wanted to ask, because I'm actually looking at getting a Pepsi as well, if I could get one. How amazing is it? Please tell me about it. I actually think the size of the Black Bay is better than the 40mm Rolexes. I think this is fucking perfect.
I think
What
that's
would you get?
Yeah, I think that's the only thing that would gripe.
What's
some
the size
people.
again? Sorry, yeah.
It's 41 now. It's 41.
Guys in.
And it's quite high, isn't it? It's quite thick, isn't it? It's thick.
Yeah, it's about 14 millimeters thick. But yeah, I mean, the presence of the watch, it really is.
Speaking of thick, when you see that video, you'll also know what thick is, okay? Just, sorry. Boom, 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 fuckers! Tell me this, is this watch perfect?
I think the GMT is the best Tudor that's been produced in my
I've got 2 questions for you, okay?
Sure.
I want you to answer. I'm going to tell you what the questions are. Number 1, sorry, Dr. Bruce, $2 super chat. Japanese scat porn. Japan makes most sense. Thank you, Dr. Bruce. Tell me this. I've got 2 questions for you, Tan.
Yeah.
Cyclops and snowflake hands. Tell me what you think.
I like the dual snowflake hands. I like that it doesn't have a Cyclops personally.
It's actually triple snowflake because it's got the second.
Oh yeah, you're right. Triple snowflake.
24-hour and the hour hand.
Yeah, I was just thinking of the hour and the GMT, right?
Sorry.
Yeah, it is. You're right. The triple snowflake.
I mean, I think it's pretty clear. Tudor can't put the Cyclops on there because then it's way too much like a Rolex. But
yeah,
same year.
I mean, there's a lot of unique stuff going on in it, right? Like it's, with the fact that it has the 3 snowflake hands, there's a lot to look at. You got the aluminum bezel, you got a lot of things going on in the watch. Like I think the Cyclops would have just added a bit too much, a bit too busy.
Why aren't they going for a premium? Why aren't they going for a massive premium? I don't understand it.
They are going for a premium. They're not going for a massive. So US on this model is about 3,900 US with the bracelet, and they're selling for about 41 right now. They were selling for about 45.
Well, that's not much
Well,
of a
that's
thing, is it? Yeah.
Yeah, they went from 45 down to about 41. So they were initially.
Are they available in the boutiques now, or what's
When
the
I was
go?
there last week, there wasn't any available. That's for sure.
Yeah, I haven't seen one actually. It's going to the first clientele that have, are obviously the premier clients.
Yeah, it's on the list. Like it's the list people for these kind of watches right now.
That's right. Like Jin, for example, is on the list. Like, so what happened was Jin texted me saying, "Hey, I just put myself on the list for this Tudor Pepsi," and then I saw this one go for sale on the forums. So I sensed a bit of desperation in the guy, in the sense of he wanted to get rid of it very quickly.
Why did he want to get rid of it?
So remember I was telling you he bought the S2000, the Honda, and so he wanted. It was obviously a pretty impulsive purchase for him, and then he needed the money. So I'm like, okay, well, I started obviously haggling with him and negotiating with him. I said, look, I'll take it right now, and he's like, well, you're asking for under retail, and I'm like, well, yeah, like if you want to fucking get rid of it, I'll give you this right now. Like I'm not gonna, I can wait. It's not like I'm hunting for this watch myself, and I ended up getting it for about.
Did he pay a premium for it?
No, he paid retail. But the good thing is, Archie, is the watch came with an unnamed warranty card and stickers. So
Very nice.
I think I got the best of both.
That's great.
Would you swap it for a PAN 24?
Nah.
I mean, if you're willing to do a deal for a 5110, swap them for a 5127, maybe.
So tell me this seriously. This watch, I wanted to ask you, how do you feel about the font on the bezel? I've had some people say it's different to the Rolex font on the bezel for the GMT. How do you feel the font on the bezel is?
It gives it a very retro vintage look. Like I said, the whole aesthetic, if you look at the watch as a whole, it looks like the 6542. It looks like the original GMT.
But it's bigger. It's bigger. It's thicker and
exactly. It's more modern, and it gives a lot more wrist presence. Like a lot of people today have noticed it on the wrist, and wow, like that looks different than your roll. I had a 16710 Pepsi, and they're like, wow, this one looks, it looks and feels a lot
exactly.
more.
Tan, sorry to cut in, but I wanted to ask you. I mean, is this more similar to the 1610, or what's your opinion?
It's from what it wears. It wears like a Black Bay.
Okay.
If you've ever worn a Black Bay, you'll know what I mean. When you look at it from on the wrist or what have you, it looks like it doesn't even look like a 16710. It actually I'm not even joking with you. It looks a lot more like the 6542, which is the original GMT. Even up till the font, right? The original GMT, the font said GMT officially certified chronometer. This one says GMT chronometer officially certified. Like basically the same wording, not like superlative chronometer or anything. It has chamfered lugs, no crown guards. It looks a lot like the original GMT Master that came out in the the late 50s, early 60s.
So
I wanted to ask you one thing. I noticed
really
is
with the purchase.
What's up?
Are you really happy with the purchase?
Yeah, you know what? Like I was looking for a GMT, and this really fit the bill. I mean, it really, like, I'm very satisfied with it. It doesn't. There's no polished center links, for example, on the Batman. When I had a Batman, they used to piss me off. That they fucking scratch the center links all the time.
Tell me this.
Right.
I noticed that the photo you've taken, it's quite interesting. The photo you've taken.
Yeah, it goes from black to blue in a way.
Yeah, the bezel looks sort of blackish. Like it almost looks like a Coke from the angle you've shot this photo. What do you think of the bezel, the blue on the bezel? Is it a true Pepsi, or is it more? How do you feel about that?
The blue's a little darker. It is a dark navy. And yeah, I mean, I had a couple people ask like, hey, is that a Coke? The blue's a little dark. Obviously, if you're looking at it in natural light, it looks just fine. It's not as vibrant a blue as the Pepsi has. But yeah, I mean, I don't think that it's that noticeable. I don't think it's as noticeable as, like, for example, the red on the ceramic, where it's like a pink, and it's just so other side of the spectrum where people just don't like it. I think more people like this aluminum, and the fact that it's aluminum insert, right? That it'll fade, it'll get its own character versus the ceramic.
Have you put it on a NATO yet?
I haven't. And you know what, Archie? These fucking Tudor NATOs are ridiculously expensive. Like, I've been looking, and they're like $150, and I'm like, fuck that for a fabric fucking strap. Like,
okay,
no.
There's a $5 super chat. Who's reading it?
Okay, Black Zenith El Primo, HW, 40 mil, Dress Chrono, Blue Pelagos Diver, Polar Explorer 2 GMT, Seiko Paddy Turtle Beetle. Does my collection pop? Yes or no? I got to be completely frank and honest with you. It kind of fizzles out, Joey. I'm sorry, it fizzles the fuck out.
I'd say not bad. It's certainly nothing. You know, I mean, there's some great pieces there, and he might like. I mean, I wear Casio to work sometimes. You know what I mean? Doesn't mean I don't have a good watch collection. Just means.
Hey, tell me this, Christopher. Does it help you with tips if you wear a shitty watch as opposed to a Rolex?
Rolex. Let me tell you, I used to wear my Rolexes to work all the time exclusively, and I had a customer one time. I bought the Vostok and I bought the Casio World Time, and I told this same customer the same thing. He goes, "Now I can tip you better." He goes, "Because you're not wearing a better watch than me." So I always wear the cheapies to bartend. I don't ever put on the good stuff. They stay in the box. I go to work. Here's my Casio. It's got a little light on it. Or here's the Vostok, and I had to set it for 10 minutes in the morning. And that's it.
You love the bartending, don't you?
I do.
Tell me this, your favorite cocktail?
Gin and tonic with roses, sweetened lime juice.
And to be honest with you, Chris, a lot of people thought that Archie made a mistake or had a lost opportunity when he called it a tan and gin and not a gin and tan. So like a gin and tonic.
That was the worst. That was the worst thing he did.
Tell me, Singapore Sling, have you tried that? Have you tried a Singapore Sling, Chris?
Yes.
Do you like that drink?
Yeah, I like that. My friend, well, we tried it. We were missing one natural ingredient. We called it the New Ken Sling because one of the liquors we couldn't get naturally here. But we didn't make that. This is probably gone 15 years ago, but we made that. Yeah, it was pretty good. It's pretty good.
Pina colada. What do you think of pina colada?
It gives me a lot of diarrhea.
You don't like it?
I like it, but you can only have so many of those. And you got to know when to stop. Okay, like you have 2 pina coladas, like authentic pina coladas. 2 is your limit, or you will be on the toilet all the next day.
Like,
and we know you're talking to everybody here about diarrhea today, so thank us. Thanks.
Now, let me tell you this. What's your favorite beer? Favorite bang per buck beer?
Bang per buck? Oh, fuck. Bang per buck is Hams. Okay, they sell it in the United States. It's $7, 6 something, a 12-pack. And it's just like Budweiser.
I'm on a diet. I got to watch what I eat. So I've got 2 fried eggs just delivered to me.
I thought that was a hot dog for a second.
No bacon. No bacon. No bacon because I'm on a diet. Fuckaroonies.
Is that an egg sandwich or is that just 2 eggs?
2 eggs.
Does Archie eat hot dogs? Does Archie like his hot dogs?
Hot dogs? You're going New York there?
Very New York, a very hot dog.
Look, I used to like hot dogs until I saw what they put in those fuckers. Jesus Christ.
Super chats are drying up.
Fuck.
Well, you know, it's Archie's lunch break or breakfast break down under, but not a lot of people are going to shell out super chats. So where's my
ArchieLuxury partner?
Yeah, so Jin is actually picking up his Glashutte. Yeah. He's like, I'm gonna be
too. Yeah.
You know, Jin has to be like, hey, you know, I'm on the ArchieLuxury channel. Give me a discount.
I'm very disappointed with you, Tan. What sort of fucking friend are you not to talk him out of that shit?
I did. I offered him. I offered him the Pepsi first. I said, Jin, I know you put yourself on the list. I know you're looking to buy a watch. The Pepsi's there. You know, and then obviously, you know, he's been brainwashed by the rancher into buying a bunch of shitters. So, you know, it is what
we got a super chat. I'm going to say absolutely not, sir.
Come on, Chris, you got to at least read it, man. Stephen K. paid $2. $2.
You like cock-sucking cowboys, LOL. I'm going to say no. Read that for Archie while he has his lunch.
Chris, your video was awesome, by the way. The Bane video. The Bane video. You made that, right?
Well, you know, one of Chris's videos became pretty controversial, Archie, and I'd be interested to hear your take. Chris did a video on 5 of the most unpopular Rolexes, and a lot of controversy on. So, Chris, what were the 5 unpopular Rolexes you said in your video?
Oh fuck! Well,
I have.
it was the Air King. It was the Explorer 2 pick a dial. It was the Yachtmaster 2. It was the blue-faced Milgauss, and it was fuck. I always forget one of them when people.
Sky Dweller?
No, the Sky Dweller was the bonus to that because I was thinking it's a really ugly watch. At the end, I said it was a bonus pick.
No, I can't agree even with the bonus because it's too expensive here, and you can't even get it on a premium.
There's probably a Cellini. It's probably a Cellini there.
Oh yeah, that's it. Cellini time was. You're right. It was Cellini time because that's it. They're always there. Granted, but you know, again, these look. I'm just some fucking guy on the internet, right? And I'm talking about like the least popular Rolexes.
Right.
What I have and what I see, and I think that fucking Sky Dweller is pretty fucking ugly. It's like a date just within a date just. I don't need 2 date just. Like the way it's designed, I'm not a fan of.
I got to be honest with you. I got to buy. I like a Rolex. The thing I love about the Explorer 2 Polar is it doesn't look like a fucking Rolex. It's.
I like the Explorer 2 Polar, and I like the pre 42 mil. I like the dark
40 mil.
Yes, absolutely. That's what I want to be my next watch.
I couldn't handle just having another jerk with a sub. You know. I mean, I love the sub. But
are you guys telling me that the steel Sky Dweller is a shitter?
No, Sky Dweller is a dream watch.
Yeah, but like I mean,
I'm saying like, it's not my style. And when I did my video, I threw I threw 2 watches in the end of my video. One was the Explorer 1, which you can't say is unpopular because it has a cult following, and the other bonus one was the Sky Dweller. And I got a lot of shit.
I love things that are out of fashion. I don't want to own a thing that sheeple want, you know?
Right.
That's the only problem I have with getting a GMT Pepsi Tudor is the fact that
right back, gentlemen.
Cool. It's so cool. It's too cool for my liking.
42 mil, right? Do you think the
41?
41. No. It's 42.
What's that?
The Sky Dweller.
No, we're talking about.
Yeah, so finally I had to buy my wife a watch, and guess which one she went for?
What'd you go for? Datejust?
Guess. Keep guessing.
A sports watch?
It's a sports watch, yeah.
Fuck. Sub, GMT, Explorer, Milgauss, Yachtmaster. I no idea. Tell me.
The Sky Dweller.
That's expensive. How could she do that? That's not.
Because I bought it for her.
Steel one or gold one?
Steel. No, the gold one with the black dial. 2-tone black dial.
Does she appreciate it?
She does.
Okay. I thought you said that she was working for an NGO and she didn't want conspicuous shows of wealth.
Yeah, but she said, "No, fuck that. Let's get down to brass tacks."
Okay. Good.
Well, you know what? The one thing I don't like about the Sky Dweller, I mean, it's an annual calendar, right? But it does it in the most utilitarian way. It doesn't do it in a beautiful way, you know, like, and not just Patek, but a lot of other, you know, brands and whatnot can do it in like a, you know, a calendar watch. And it's just a very utilitarian, like it doesn't look.
It doesn't have the day, does it? It doesn't have the day, does it?
Yeah,
it's just it's a very, you know, it's just a very utilitarian way of doing it, and it's not like, you know, if you're getting an annual calendar, it's a complication. It's a beautiful complication.
Mind you, I must say, if someone gave me a Sky Dweller, I'd kiss their asshole forever, wouldn't you?
Sure, but wouldn't you appreciate a 5396 more? Right?
Yeah, I would. I get your point. I get your point. Now, tell me this. The Tudor is just amazing. That's just mind-boggling. That is just fucking blown it completely out of the ballpark. We've jumped the shark, to quote Fonzie. I think for the money, it's a sure bet. I can't see you losing much. I think it's absolutely, you're going to be wearing it for free, aren't you? Because you could sell that in 5 years' time and basically get your money back.
Are you talking about the GMT?
Yeah.
But the problem is, sorry to cut in, guys, but the Sky Dweller, it doesn't look so you know, big on her hands, on her wrist. I mean, yeah, sorry.
The good news is with the Sky Dweller, you can always wear it on the off days.
Yes, yes. No, but she's like the kind of woman who would wear her watches to bed. You know, she doesn't take them off.
You got to take them off.
Yeah, she does, but obviously
you shouldn't wear them when you shower because you're going to collect all that soap goo in there, aren't you?
She doesn't really effing care, Paul. I mean,
I find it really interesting how Archie does hygienic things, like take his watch off before he's like, gonna go beat off. But then, other times he's like sniffing like old leather and like licking bottles. And
it's only premium leather. It's only brand name leather. This is not generic straps.
Yeah. Is that alligator leather?
I've got alligator, crocodile, and cow.
Yeah.
It's got to just be genuine. The original one.
Yeah. Do you know how they kill the poor alligators to make those straps?
They gas them.
Yes.
Because otherwise, if they used a gun,
I was gonna say they make them watch the Rancher's channel, but
because the thing is, if you actually shoot these alligators, you're going to put a hole through a very expensive skin.
Yes, exactly.
So they gas the fuckers. They put them to sleep, and then they.
You know what?
Is that so bad? But why is that a bad thing?
Ladies and gentlemen, by put to sleep, he means brutally murders.
Exactly. Yes.
I care.
I saw a video which obviously my wife showed me, and she said, now you are wearing a baby crocodile or a baby alligator on your watch, and you are a fucking murderer.
Oh, fuck.
No, you're only no.
You want to see horror stories? Go, just tell her to fucking Google Uni Carbide. You want to talk about horror stories? Tell her to Google Uni Carbide.
You're only an accomplice. You're just an accomplice. You're not a murderer.
Hermes. She was talking about the Hermes bags and the company and how they do it.
They've also saved the species from near death.
Yeah, so she's not even using the bag anymore, her purse.
She has a Birkin?
We got a $5 super chat here from Neil and Bob. Is Rudy Knobson going to write the score for the AC3 porn movie? Will it have a Western theme?
No, I like that really sleazy 1970s music. That music, fuckers.
Quick music check.
I don't know what to say. I got to tell you the truth, guys. I'm really lusting after a Zenith. What happened with my friend Scotty is that he didn't sell it to me this week because the other one is stuck in customs at the moment. So he hasn't decided whether he's going for the 38 or the 42.
Paul, I thought you had to pay $7,000.
Ah, fuck that. I'm not going to give these parasites. Look, it could probably help the ratings on the channel. The ratings have been falling for a while. What's wrong with a bit of a porn? I'm not ashamed of nothing. Put it out there. Release it, fuckers! Release the hounds, you sniveling cunt!
You're going to have your own fucking Pornhub channel on Pornhub. You're going to double the celebrity. People are going to start going to your videos, and then you're going to, hey, more.
As Chris just mentioned, you're going to have a separate section like ArchieLuxury.
I got to tell you, I had to talk to Clive this week. Clive rang me.
Yeah.
And he's not a bad guy. The rancher's not a bad guy, mate. I kind of I got a soft spot for him. I've just been dealing with homeless family members. That's my problem this week. It's
the rancher's also been looking at a Zenith. His is more, I think, it's like a manual line, like Bauhaus shitter, a typical shitter as he usually buys, I guess.
Yeah,
he's wearing a sub date though, I think.
I gotta tell you, I would really tell me this. Do you guys believe my bullshit? One watch per brand, or do you think that is just
bullshit? It's bullshit.
It's bullshit.
Agreed.
What do you think, Tan?
I agree. I think that there's certain brands that have more than one. You know, I mean, for Breitling's an example, right? You love the Super
Navi
Ocean,
timer.
yeah, the Navi timer. Like, I think that's the iconic Breitling.
Is the Super Ocean not iconic as well? They were a very
It is, right? It is, but that's what I'm saying is there's two watches in that brand that I think would be excellent.
an Omega. You could also you'd have to get a Seamaster 300 or something, wouldn't you?
Well, I know you and I don't like the Seamaster 300 that much, but
I'm talking the vintage. You know, the vintage.
Yeah, I mean, there's that.
And I also love the Mark II Speedmaster. I love the Mark II.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The orange,
Speedmaster Mark II
which has the orange one, right? The orange markings.
Yeah. But I don't mind the normal standard one as well. But the orange, yep, the racing dial is a little bit better.
It's amazing, yeah.
But I got to tell you, I got a friend of mine who's just bought. I'll tell you what he's bought, Tan. This is the guy with 7 Daytonas, okay?
Yeah.
He's just bought a Pepsi GMT white gold.
Nice.
Wow.
You know, it's the same price in Australia.
That's a hunk of money.
Yeah, it's the same price than what these fucking steel Pepsis are going for.
Yeah,
For sure.
well, that's the problem. The steel Pepsi.
Wouldn't you rather have the white gold one or not?
Well, here's,
Oh, yeah.
no,
I like the white gold personally. I'd rather have for that price. You know, if I'm spending 20K, like, I would not buy this. I don't think the steel's worth 20K.
I'll just be one tick there, guys. You keep talking, keep talking.
Yeah, Chris, I you know, would I prefer steel over a white gold? Absolutely, but not for 20 grand. I don't know.
I mean, you know, it's seen stuff. I mean, it's Rolex has kind of, and whether they've made it this way on purpose or not, but the Pepsi right now, the stainless steel Pepsi GMT is gone the way of the Daytona, where, you know, Daytonas, you know, their MSRP is 12, and they sell for 22, and the Pepsi was going the same way, you know, but the MSRP was even less. It was 90.
Imad B is saying the white gold. Imad B is saying the white gold is not discontinued. That's not true. The white gold is discontinued with the black dial. They do have a dark navy dial on the white gold.
The one you're talking the white gold band.
Yeah, no, he thought, like, he wrote in the comments the white gold is not going to discontinue. It's not. They have a white gold, but it just has a dark.
It's still there. Matter of fact, I just went into the AT and the white gold Pepsi was still there. I was just sitting there. I was just there less than a week ago because I ordered something that I'll be talking about in one of my videos lately, but in the future, I guess. But no, the white gold is there. It's always there. It's like the two-tone Daytona and the solid gold Daytona. They're there. But it's the stainless Daytona. It's the stainless Pepsi that aren't there.
Yeah, and I mean, I from like what I've heard, and you know, a lot of people that I know have heard is, yes, I mean, the Pepsi is going to be rare. It's not going to be as rare as the Daytona. So we will see some of them hitting the market, and you know, the prices have started to fall. I mean, they started at like 21, 22, and then I saw like David SW, you know, cut his to like 19, you know, and then other people are saying 18. I think I looked at it was recent. It was 18 something. You know, if you go to Watch Recon right now, I'm sure you could find something up there for like 18.9, 19K. So they are coming down. Will they sell for a premium? Of course they will. You know, if they're as rare as we think they will be to an extent, you know, they'll sell for a premium. But then it's just like, you know, it's not. Is it really worth that money? You know, like, it's a GMT. I mean, you know, there's a lot of other GMTs you can get.
Look, to me, it's not. It's not. There's, you know, there's that whole, like, hey, get on the wait list for a Daytona and wait 3 years. In 3 years in time.
And to be honest with you, like with this Tudor GMT, like, I had no intent to buy one. You know, I tried it on at Basel World, and I was obviously starstruck by the, you know, the Pepsi, Rolex Pepsi, and you know, that was the whole, you know, the whole show was about that. And then I tried this one on, and I thought, yeah, that was cool. Like, I didn't think it was bad. But then, you know, I saw one up for, you know, and that I could get for retail or just a little less. I'm like, fuck, you know, like that'd be pretty damn good. And I'm really happy I did it because, like, you know, I've been wearing it for the last little bit, and it's really, like, you know, I've really enjoyed it. Like, I really think that, like, if you like the Black Bay, you know, and it's the GMT, the Tudor GMT is actually super ridiculous if you think about it. Like, why the fuck would you need to go 200 meters, you know, or dive and know another fucking time zone at the same time? Like, it makes no sense. You know, why the hell do you need to know another time zone while you're diving that, you know, that?
Well, that's like the part, that's the part of mechanical watches that everybody loves. It's like, okay, let's say you have a fucking Corvette, you have a Corvette engine.
Yeah.
A mechanical watch is like, how many more of those engines can we fit in there? So they can do, okay, we're gonna do GMT, we're gonna do a date feature, and then we might do a day feature, and that's how that works.
Yeah, like it's, but you know, from my opinion, I think that it's the most aesthetically pleasing Black Bay. I think it works a lot better than the solid insert like colors. And I was looking at pictures of my old Black Bay compared to this. It really looks good. If you like wrist presence, if you like, you know, a watch that's gonna really, it's not gonna be flashy in that sense, but like, you know, it'll be there and won't, you know, it'll look chunky and it'll look well. You know, this is a really good watch for you. And at the price point.
What do you think of the bracelet on that watch? Do you like that bracelet?
You know, the faux rivets don't really bother me. And the reason why I say that is because, you know, the insert, the way the color is of the insert, like it really catches the eye, right? Then you're looking at, oh, look, cool. It's got a, you know, an extra snowflake can in red for a GMT. You know, like your eyes are kind of towards that, and you don't look at the riveted bracelet as much, right? Whereas if on a regular GMT, it's like, it's pretty plain Jane. You know, and everyone's seen a Black Bay, and then they kind of look at the bracelet and they're like, okay, that's different, right? So yeah, I mean, would I prefer an oyster? Sure, right? But I think that I think the riveted bracelet's cool, and you know, again, my personal view is if you pull up a 6542, it looks very similar, right? You know, and that's, to a lot of people, they enjoy vintage, they enjoy the vintage look. You know, and you won't get that in a Rolex. You know, and that's not to say that, you know, if I had the opportunity to get a Pepsi GMT, a Rolex Pepsi GMT at retail, I'd probably go for that over the Tudor. But you know, for $4,000, this is an excellent watch. It's it's looking really, yeah. I mean, like you can't really go wrong with it. You know, and they seem to be a little bit more available than the Rolex Pepsi. So. Yeah, I'm gonna swing by my AD tomorrow, just kind of, you know, talk to the watchmaker and stuff and see, you know, what's come in recently. You know, and if there has been any come into Ottawa even, and I don't know, maybe there has, maybe there hasn't.
Tan, it might be on the comment is asking you, are you facing any problems with the date change?
Yeah, so this was a problem that I've read about on Rolex forums and Watch You Seek. That some people are having a problem where either the date is sticking between two dates or it's jumping ahead 2 days overnight. Now, when I received the watch, so the watch obviously has a 70-hour power reserve. So when I received the watch was shipped, took 2 days to get to my house, and the watch was still running on Central Time. I think it was Central or Mountain Time Zone. So it was still running on the correct date. So that means to me that it had changed correctly, you know, for the last 2 days. And then overnight it changed correctly without sticking. So for my piece, I haven't had a problem. But I know Neo, who's, you know, he's a guy who comes on and watches this channel quite often. He's had a problem where he wore his for about a week or two and then it completely stopped. So, you know, I spoke to Don Haynes about it this morning. You know, these watches are new movements, right? So, you know, there's still R&D going into it. There's still development. There's still, you know, quality control and whatnot. So, you know, I'm crossing my fingers. But right now I haven't had any issues.
Okay, that's great. So do you think, oh, we've got Clive. Hatsy, why you not return my phone calls?
Why you not return my calls?
Call Clive, please, Hatsy.
So yeah, no, I mean, it's been, you know, I'm happy that I haven't had any issues. I'm also happy the fact that I have an unnamed unnamed warranty card. So if I did have issues, you know, put my name on there and then just take it into the, you know. Oh my God!
Hello, Archie's back, and I just saw that 1,000 rupiah donation. Thank you so much.
We love Archie.
Ronnie Paul, was the warranty card filled out, or is it open? It was not filled out, so I can fill it out.
So, tell me this: you know, with this GMT you've bought, you love it, don't you?
I love it.
It shoots way above its weight, doesn't it?
100%.
Do you think for the same money you may be able to get into like a 90s Explorer 2? What's better?
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't get a box papers 90s Explorer 2. You'd get like a 90s Explorer 2 by itself.
A little bit rough, maybe.
You know what? Like, if you like the pre-ceramic, you know, I love the Explorer 2. I think it's a great watch. If you love the pre-ceramic, you like the feel of the pre-ceramic, I would go for the Explorer 2. But if you want something modern, you want a bit of a bigger fit, and you want the look of a GMT, and you like the Pepsi insert, go with that. You know, it's an aesthetic look, realistically, from my perspective. Which one you like aesthetically better? Whatever's pleasing to you. I mean, is a Rolex a better watch? Sure.
Yeah. Okay, Tan. Then I have a question.
Sure.
If money wasn't an issue, okay,
Mm-hmm.
would you still buy this, or would you go for the Pepsi? I mean,
At retail, I think the Rolex Pepsi is a good value. You know, I mean, it's just under 10K, and I think that's fine. So if I was getting it at retail, I would go for the Rolex. You know, I mean, the Rolex for sure will have, you know, will be a cut above in terms of material,
yeah,
and everything else. I mean, yeah, of course, I'd go for the Rolex. But if you're asking at 20 grand, if I'd go for the Rolex versus this at retail, I would say I'd go for this at retail all day long.
What about the fit and finish would be better on the Rolex as well, right?
It would be. I mean, you have better quality material. You have a ceramic bezel.
The only different thing is that, however, we're comparing, say, if we were comparing the same bang per buck, Hisham.
Yeah.
Would you prefer a new Tudor or a 20-year-old Explorer 2? And I reckon the quality is probably
New
better
Tudor.
on the Tudor than a 20-year-old.
New Tudor, yeah.
Rattlesnake.
We got a 2-pound super chat from Mark Pfister. Because hi guys, my Tudor GMT is fucking awesome. So I know Mark Pfister from Facebook, and he's had no problems on his either. So
I want to ask you something. I want to ask you something very, very important here. And I want to ask you something too, Hisham.
Yeah.
I'll ask Tan first.
My answer is Explorer 2. If you're asking that question, one or the other.
No. I'm going to ask you the question. Do you think Tudor will release a Coke version next year or in the future? Coke! Because all they're going to do is change the fucking insert, don't they?
I think a lot of people were expecting Tudor to, well, if they were going to do something like this and people had advance notice, they would have thought they would have done a Coke. I think they're more likely to do a Coke than Rolex because they're more progressive in that sense, and they pay a lot more homage to the past. So I would say it is likely.
But it's interesting how Rolex released a steel Pepsi for both brands there, didn't they?
Yeah, it's a different, you know, I think it's for somebody who wants a GMT. If they think of the target market, somebody who wants a very good quality bang per buck watch, you know, who, for example, might not want to pay over. Rolex knows that there's going to be a limited supply of these, that won't want to go and pay the premium and or pay that much money for a Rolex, but is quite satisfied with the craftsmanship of a Tudor. That's the kind of person who will buy it.
Now, I want to ask Hisham something.
I would say they would release it, but not next year.
Okay. I want to ask you, why the fuck didn't you tell your wife, no, women get Datejust? Why didn't you sort of say that to her?
Well, I just wanted her to get off my back. That's it. I was like in the boutique. We went down to Bombay.
Did you get a discount?
No discounts. No discounts. Especially for the Sky Dweller, no discounts. In fact, we had to pay a bit more.
So you got the steel one with what color dial?
No. The bimetal one, the two-tone one with the black dial.
Oh, that's still pretty amazing.
Yes.
That's very amazing.
You know, the whole thing with the 36 mil Datejust, the thing was that she thought I was going to wear it because I like Datejust a lot. And she went completely opposite and said, I want the Sky Dweller. That's it.
I see.
Then I asked her, as you said, isn't that a bit too ostentatious?
Come on, Star.
Don't
Just
you
go for
think?
the super chats here.
Yeah. Okay, go on.
This one's for
five.
Archie. This is for Archie.
Okay, Archie, go on.
Okay, this was $5 super chat from Tanzio. Archie, friend of the channel, Clive Minuscule Crack Dangler has purchased a replacement insert for his Pepsi GMT, and nobody cares. Clive is fuck off.
Thank you.
Yeah, he does tend to push it a bit, doesn't he? I mean, I like people to do well and have nice things, but he just kind of over emphasizes the deal he got.
Oh, we got a $5 super chat from Clive Watch Wrangler. Finally.
Wowzers! This is the first one I've seen.
Yes.
My God.
Archie, read it out. This is for you because it's coming from Clive. You have to do it.
Vintage Rolex Pepsi versus new Pepsi. New Rolex Pepsi versus Seiko Pepsi versus Tudor Pepsi. I got to be honest. My money, I would have to say fucking vintage Pepsi. Have to be vintage Pepsi.
And it's just crazy. I mean, these used to be the dogs. Like, people didn't want these a long time ago, you know, and now it's the hottest thing since fucking sliced bread.
People want what they can't have, don't they?
Yeah,
apparently
exactly.
so. And for Archie,
I got to be honest with you. I would say the only thing Clive didn't say there, out of all the Pepsis at the moment, my number one premium would be the solid gold one. I think that is fucking amazing. But then that's ridiculous money. And it's also, you can't really, because it's gold, you've got to be careful, it's soft, etc., etc. But I would have to say, if I reckon the smart money is on a fucking a sapphire crystal Pepsi. That's the sweet spot. My number one preference would be a 1675 in vintage, but I reckon probably I love sapphire. I reckon that's such a usable piece, which, man, they're just fucking amazing. And
you know, there was a good point. Sorry, cutting in, Archie. Yeah, there's a good point made by Barry BKT. He said, "Happy wife, happy life."
Good point. Very good point. Maybe that's why I haven't had terribly much success in that area, and I had to reduce myself to porn.
So yeah. Awkward silence. Yeah, no, I think that the white gold Pepsi is. I mean, it's not bad. I just, if you're spending that kind of money, you want to wear gold. You want it to be like yellow gold. You want people to know that you have fucking gold, right? You don't want to. It's like, who the fuck would buy the Smurf? People didn't buy the fucking Smurf Submariner because like it was the same thing. It's like, what kind of bastard buys a gold Submariner doesn't show off the fucking gold?
I agree. Yeah, when you're paying that kind of money, you want it to be gold, right?
I mean, Archie, wouldn't that be a reason you wouldn't buy the Smurf Submariner?
Look, I actually, I've got to be completely frank with you. I've been my opinions change. If you haven't realized that now, you've got to realize I analyze things and I change my mind on many things. And I got to tell you something honest, very quickly. $2 super chat. Bands buyer Archie, are you going to make any more MG toe videos? Yes, indeed. I got to tell you this. I really loved yellow gold, but then I realized the type of buyers who bought them, right? And I just want to mention something very quickly in case you guys didn't hear about this. But if any of you guys Google, there's an Australian watch dealer who actually had his they had the police raid the store. That's right, raid the store. This is the sort of fuckers who buy yellow gold. This guy's a nasty fucking bikie who was trading watches apparently for drugs, and he just was an absolute, how would you put this? An absolute jerk. And I had a property developer who really wanted my yellow gold sub. And even though I loved the watch, it was beautiful, it was wonderful, I loved it so much. The type of people who like yellow gold, I got to be completely frank with you. How do I put this tastefully? They're cunts!
Okay, so yeah, no, I agree 100%, Archie. I just texted you Jin's photo of what he just picked up.
Can I be completely honest as well?
But I mean, I got to say, in a paddock, it's different. You can have a paddock on a leather strap in yellow gold. That's okay. It's when you go super blingy.
As you guys know, I was going to get the paddock or the day-date yellow gold, day-date 40. But due to this purchase, which we just made, it's now on hold, basically.
Oh, shit. I can imagine it would be.
Yep.
Just out of interest there, I don't like the second hand that's got that little thing underneath it.
Pakistan Zindabad.
Hey,
Hello,
Pakistan Zindabad.
Oh my God. Jin.
Hello, fuckers.
I gotta tell you, I do like the Glashutte. I really like it. I really like it.
I just picked it up right now.
All I can say is well done. Well done. That is a fucking beautiful watch. Is that a 2-disc date or 1-disc date?
Yeah, it's got the big date on it.
It's 2-disc? Like it doesn't change.
Yes, it's 2-disc date.
Oh, I get it. That's the Glashutte at the end of the second hand. I couldn't get it. That's the Glashutte original logo on the second hand, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Actually, you get it on leather strap or bracelet?
Beautiful.
I got it on a leather strap.
What made you choose the leather strap?
Yeah. With the deployant.
He loved leather.
I gotta say, it is a fucking classy watch.
Yeah.
How much? What did you pay? Spill the beans. Spill the beans. What did you pay? What discount did you get? Come on.
I bought it used. I paid nothing. I basically stole it. I got a Rancher special.
What sort of car are you in, by the way?
I'm in a shitty rental car.
No, don't lie about that. Come on, you're in a Mercedes.
I could tell. That's why I was asking. That's why I was asking. You're in a Mercedes.
No. And you know the box for these, it actually comes in a pretty serious box. Wow. I have my Reverso in there right now.
Yeah.
And it's got a little drawer at the bottom.
I gotta tell you, I wasn't a fan of the Glashutte, but now that I've fucking seen it, and you got. This is not a cheap Mercedes either, Hisham. You see the stitching on the interior there? That's the leather interior on the dash, not just the plastic one. This is an expensive car. In Canada, they're expensive because of your communist government. I got to tell you, Glashutte, how much did you pay? How much did you pay? Come on.
Okay, I'll admit it on air. I paid about $2,000.
US.
Yes.
I'll take it.
Box and papers.
I'll take
box
it.
and papers.
I'll take it. I'll take it, Jin. I'll take it.
Yeah. I'll sell it to you for $3,000.
I thought these were like mega money.
I found this particular model that I bought is not very common, and I found a motivated seller. I offered to take care of shipping, so that saved him a few bucks. And yeah, I mean, I just sent him the offer. I thought, this is going to be a cheeky offer. He's going to counter with something, and he said, "Let's do it." It might say like how hard it is to sell Glashutte because only like 5 people know about it. But
why was he selling it? Why was he selling it?
I don't know. Maybe he was downsizing or something. I didn't ask.
How much are they retail?
This one hasn't been sold for a long time. I think it retailed for about $5,000.
But in today's dollars,
this was an
about 7.
Yeah, this was like 10 years ago, so it would be more today.
Fuck!
Like their entry level model started about 6.5 or 7, I think now.
And
But
what
this one
size
has
is
the big
it?
39 mil.
Fuck! I could wear
Yeah,
that
so it's a good
comfortably.
size. It's a very good size.
It's a great size. It's a great size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially for me, I think it's a perfect balance between like sporty and dressy.
I gotta say,
Unfortunately-
I
Are you
didn't
enjoying
quite.
it? Is it singing to you?
Yes, I really like it on the wrist. I've never actually owned a Flieger, and I wanted one, so I was thinking of getting an IWC Mark 12 with the JLC movement, but those are a bit small and they're kind of old. This one's modern, and it has a big date as well. And I love the Glashutte big dates because they're
I love the two different
discs.
fonts they use. They use the different fonts for the
Some of
Yeah.
them
The
are
Indus-
like the pilot watches made by IWC, aren't they?
Yes.
With the big crown.
Oh yeah. Well, that's the big Pilot.
Yeah, I know, but
they're
Right.
big money.
yeah, big
Yeah.
money, big money.
And they're huge watches. I mean, I couldn't personally wear them.
39's a good size.
I think 39 is a perfect size. Yeah.
Perfect size. Yes.
Well done. Well done.
Yeah.
And are you not selling anything, but are you to get that? That's not a lot of money.
No, I mean, it was 2000, so I didn't really need to think about
Jesus
it. I saw the ad. It was listed for a bit more. I made the offer, and
That's
I
it. The
bought
rest
it.
is history.
yeah, I had to come all the way to the airport to pick it up because otherwise it would have been delivered on Monday. So
Oh, fuck
That's
that.
why,
Go
yeah.
and pick it up. Oh, so it came from America.
Tanzil and Tan.
You're in Canada now, or you're in America? Sorry.
no, I'm in Canada now.
Wow. In your
Tan,
Mercedes.
Is Tan around or is he gone?
He's on. He must be doing something because he's on silent there. I got to tell you, man, that's a fucking gorgeous watch, and it's
Okay.
funky. At $2,000, how could you fucking lose anything on that? Because you're going to publicize
Yeah,
it on my
exactly.
channel and sell it for $4,000, don't we?
$5 Canadian super chat. 5. Archie, go on.
Archie, can you explode on Clivers and tell him that 39 mil Oyster Perpetual he's looking at does nothing for me, for you, and in fact bores the shit out of me. 39 mil's not too bad. I think 39 mil Oyster Perpetual's not a bad watch. He likes the white with the big indices. That's the one he likes, which is not a terrible watch. I gotta say it. I'm a bit of a sucker for a white dial myself there, but man, I tell you what, that's a fucking bargain. And where did you get this watch from? Was it on?
Wow, another $5 from Clive. Clive, Watch Wrangler. Go on.
Please tune in for the extended review of the Glashutte original on the premium watch channel ArchieLuxury. There you
Yes,
go.
indeed.
Wowzers, I don't know what to say. Amazing stuff.
मैं पूरा watches लेके आ गया हूँ कराची से.
So he said
Kanji.
So what Hisham just said is he'll bring all the watches to Karachi.
My God,
Okay.
I can't believe $2,000. That's a fucking what idiot would? I don't want to be rude, but why would you sell it if it's $2,000? Just keep the fucking thing, and it's still. I mean, I know I've criticized it, but I just did that because I felt like it. But at $2,000.
Yeah, it was. I've been looking to get into the brand for a while, but I didn't want to fork. And an AD offered me like a very, very good price for one new. But even then, like if I decided, I didn't like it, or if it didn't really do much for me in the long term, I would have
Less
lost.
than nothing, you mean?
Yeah, if it did less than nothing for me in the long term, I would have had a bitch of a time trying to get out of that. But
Can't you
now,
see there's profit in that? There's profit in that for 2,000.
it's pretty
I'd
minty
wait-
too, actually.
Fuck.
Look,
And was he
yeah.
nice? Oh, you didn't meet the guy, did you? You didn't meet
Guys,
him, did you?
No.
Coming back to the
No.
OP. Coming back to the OP black dial. I mean, not the white one.
Yeah.
Do you think it's too similar to the Explorer?
What's the same watch minus the bracelet?
Minus the bracelet and the
bezel.
dial, right?
Yeah, bezel and dial. Yeah.
Yes.
So I mean, it's
I
the
don't
black
mind
one.
the
I
black
think
OP.
it's a little too close.
Yeah, but it's a fair bit cheaper. It's like $1,000 cheaper, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
There's nothing wrong with.
Yeah, it's about 1,000-ish.
Jin, okay. Tanzila, which one will you go for?
What?
Between the Explorer 1 and the Oyster Perpetual 39.
And you're talking about the 39 mil Explorer 1?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
With the full lume, the new one?
Yep.
I'd probably go Explorer 1. I like the Explorer 1.
I would probably. I tell you what I'd love to do is I love the if you're going to go for the Oyster Perpetual, I think you want to go for a funky ass dial color. That's the whole point of doing it, because I mean, it's an Oyster Perpetual. You go for a funky fucking dial.
We've got a $2 from Dr. Bruce. Please super chat.
Yep. $2 from Dr. Bruce. Dr. Bruce. Dr. Bruce.
Thank you.
What
Doc.
Strangler super chat? Martin Lewis reunion? Yeah, I'll do it again. Clive's cool. All is forgiven. A week is a long time in show business.
Okay, another $5 by Tanzil Ansari. Archie, do you think that Bing's Glashutte is a discount? A. Lange and Son, similar to how Clive is a discount pontiff.
I gotta tell you, coming out for $2,000. How can you go wrong, man? I would gladly send you the money by PayPal.
Yeah, I mean, what can you buy for 2,000? What can you buy?
I mean, I thought you were going to say you paid about $3,750 to $4,250. I thought, oh, that'll be where he's paid for it. But $2,000? That's nothing.
Yeah. Yes, that's why I bought it. That's why I bought it. I mean, I have. This is literally haute horlogerie.
Let me get this straight. Let me get this straight. Paul, you said you would send the money via PayPal right now?
Yes. If I had it.
I thought you were broke.
I am broke.
How can
credit card, Hisham, credit card.
Actually, no, credit card's a bit maxed at the moment. Okay.
Okay, he'll send PayPal.
Payday loan.
Okay, but to be honest,
yeah, Archie, you
didn't buy the watch to sell it, did you? I mean, you bought it because you liked it.
No, I bought it because I wanted to experience the brand. Yeah.
Right.
But
I'd probably pay $3 for it. It's worth $3 any day of the week, don't you reckon?
I would say so.
Yes, it is. Yes.
I reckon you've got to enjoy it and love it. It's a fucking amazing bang per buck when you look at some of the IWC offerings, which really is this so inferior to the IWC? Is it that inferior?
Well, IWCs have Sellita movement. The Mark series have Sellita movements. This one is in-house.
They do now. Yep. Yep.
This one has a big date. I mean, to get a really nice movement in a IWC, like not the big pilot, but the little pilots, you have to go back to the Mark 12 from the 90s with a JLC 889. But that's 36 mil and it's 20 years old.
Yep.
To service one of those things, you're going to pay JLC service costs, basically. Whereas this is, modern, and I have a big date as well. So, and I think Glashutte is a cooler brand than IWC. IWC, I think the Portuguese is cool.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, please go on. Jane, go on. Sorry.
I mean, the Portuguese is cool. The big pilot's cool.
Yeah.
They have certain cool watches. They have some other, like the perpetual calendars and stuff. They're kind of cool.
Yes.
But,
they're very expensive though, at the same time.
Yes. Like the Portuguese chronographs, I like them a lot. But they're so expensive. I mean, I would not pay 10. The retail is over 10 grand.
I'm sorry, Canadian $5. If you only had one chicken tikka masala launched special dump to take a YT Guru's watch. Would it be on Ving's Geo, Clyde's Girly Air King, or Mark's Balls?
It'd have to be on the balls because let's face it, that's just garbage, isn't it?
Mind you, this is after you had the chicken tikka masala.
Like it's a big dump. Like this is gonna be one where like
It'd have to be the ball watch. I mean, the ball watch is just that doesn't matter. It doesn't really. You wouldn't go back and clean it up, would you?
You know what? You're right, Archie. Because if you took a monstrous dump on Clive's Girly Air King, it would just be consumed because it's so small. So.
It's still a Rolex, but that's the thing, isn't it? It's still Rolex. Rolex is so important to so many people out there.
Yeah, I agree.
Doesn't matter how. Rolex is just such king in the industry. It's just amazing.
No, but Mark
we made Jim so uncomfortable. He's parked his car. He's not even driving.
If you guys Google Watch Exchange, Google Watch Exchange under news, that was an Australian second-hand dealer who's been raided by the police. Big furor yesterday.
Wow.
They were doing a few things. They were doing a lot of diamond work on them. Like they would get APs and Rolexes and put aftermarket non-Rolex diamonds on, which I don't think is illegal. Nothing wrong with that. But they were also trading drugs for watches, which could have been a little bit illegal, I think.
Speaking of drugs for watches, so we all knew the Rancher was all about the dead man's watch, but Ving has actually become, quite an addict of trying to get on these auctions of drug dealers who had their watches seized, and he's looking for like discount, like deep discounts on these watches. So he's definitely gone on a new strategy.
Yes, I've
guys, can we answer this question for Jerry? He says, "What do you guys think of the Omega 50th anniversary GMT?"
I don't know.
Silence.
It's not a super chat.
There you go. Silence. It's just silence. No comment at all. It's just
no money, no honey.
Yeah. Come on, it's an Omega. It's an Omega. If you're gonna buy an Omega, there's.
So Archie,
not
like
that many.
we can talk about it. Ving is going after like former narcos like watches that have been seized by the government, and he's bidding on these like auctions. He's
They
getting
have some nice watches. Yeah.
They do.
They do. There's a Patek out there that is tempting.
Okay,
Well,
one more thing.
$2,000 is a bargain. I got to salute you. That's fucking
but tell Archie
incredible value.
It's like $6,600 Canadian.
Yeah, so it's about 5,000 US for a Patek 3802. So that's a 33 mil with the hobnail bezel. It's like a 3919, except it has an automatic 315 movement. It has a date and it has sweep seconds instead of sub seconds. 5,000 US plus tax. You must pick it up in person.
And you must
not bad buying. Not bad buying. Not bad.
I promised Victor C, who is pretty active on the channel, and I said that I would say that I love you, Paul, live on the stream. So
I love you too. I love you too, Hisham.
Yeah. So there you go.
There we go. Done. I will say anything. There's about to be a porn video released of me soon. If you didn't hear, Jin, I've had a hacker has hacked into my computer. He wants $7,000. Otherwise, he's going to release me watching porn and with my webcam activated. So the question.
Sorry, the name of the video is actually, if you want to look it up, it's called Pornhub.
Okay. And we're actually we're deciding which watches should I sell to pay the blackmailer $7,000 US.
Would they even, if they caught you on video, would they even see anything? They would need like an extra wide screen, like panorama.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Panorama lens.
They can't have caught much, and I wouldn't have gone on for long. It'd be 15 seconds of video.
Archie verified it. He said the dick cheese was authentic. So.
But I gotta say, actually, I've had a few disappointments too this week. Jin, I was going to buy Scotty's Zenith. The other one hasn't arrived yet, but I'm going to pounce on that, okay?
Yep.
I'm thinking probably be the open heart.
Ooh.
No, don't
For
go
about
for the
4,000
open
US,
heart,
but 4,000 US.
Get the
I've
tri-
seen tricolors go for 4,000 US.
exactly.
To be honest.
I'm in Australia. You know, that's so hard to get cheap stock here. 2,000 for a Glashutte? I'd become a brand ambassador for 2,000.
I've bought watches. I've bought quite a few watches from Australia, actually. Longines. It's kind of sad how Australia they love Longines.
We're a big market for. That's what we successful Australians wear Longines. That's exactly it. You hit it on the head. Successful Aussies.
It's not actually that different in Canada. You know, I see lots of Longines around.
Wow, we got a comment from Clive here saying, Jen is the true rancher.
Yes, well, there can be more than one rancher.
Yeah. Yeah, but you're the true one.
And I don't know if I showed you guys, but I've actually, this week, guys, let me tell you, I couldn't do it anymore. I've bought a leather box. This is my Monkig box. My leather Monkig box. And I couldn't do it. I had one watch at home now. Da-da-da-da! How's that? 4 steel stunners plus my Pam. How's that?
Open it. What do you have inside?
Oh, there you
He
go.
has the Breguet, the Reverso, IWC, and the Breitling.
And the Pam.
Okay, so
Because-
you're getting
and
the
the Pam.
Breitling, right?
No,
No.
I think the Breitling's fine. I think it's fine. Get rid of the IWC. That's the
That IWC's got the in-house movement. We're talking about in-house is so important. That's the one it
But
has.
do you really like it? I mean, and is IWC a brand that made its name on their movements, or are they a brand?
Well, IWC made its name on its German precision. German, because they're Swiss-speaking. They're German-speaking Swiss, okay?
In Schaffenhausen.
Schaffenhausen, that's the ones. And I got to tell you, in all honesty, I can't handle having one watch. How many watches do you keep at home, Jin, yourself? How many do you keep at home? Like,
Depends. I have a bank, like, basically, I have my bank a couple of blocks away from me, so it's pretty easy to walk. Yeah, they're open on Saturdays as well, so I can just walk there and pick up watches. So I usually keep, depends, like 2 decent watches and then a bunch of shitters that I wouldn't care if someone stole them. Like I would.
The whole
welcome
point
them.
of buying this box was so that I could travel. This is a travel box. It's light. It's not like a wooden box with glass. This is so I could travel with my watches. And I got to tell you, I love watches. I can't handle doing one watch. I can't downsize. I want to buy more. Okay, I'm just going to buy more until I tell you what, $2,000. Fuck, that's amazing for that Glashutte. What are they going for on Chrono 24?
Paul, if you keep on buying watches, then what's going to happen in the end?
I'll be happy. I'll be content. It's called Nirvana. You've got gurus who preach this stuff.
But God's sake, no. If you don't have the money, I mean,
I'm working hard. You know, I don't know. It's not as bad as that. Okay, I just slowly work on it piece by piece. Okay.
Okay.
How many kidneys do you really need? How many livers do you need? How many things do you need like this? We've got extras to buy watches with.
No, I know you just need 1 kidney, but you need a liver for sure.
With your lifestyle,
I've seen people in the bathtub with the ice.
With your lifestyle, I think you need more than 2 kidneys, actually, and more of everything, actually.
So tell me this. I'm just going to buy. I love my watches. I tell you what, $2,000. I would snap it like that. Snap. You should have.
Then you would have to make a Archie apologizes video. I was so wrong.
Exactly. I was for $2,000. That's fucking amazing buying.
All
That
right,
is.
let's keep up with the super chats. We got $2 from Ronnie Paul. Arch, what are you asking for the Breguet?
I was looking for about $7,000
Aussie.
US. Is that okay?
You could almost buy a new one.
But they're not. New ones are like over 12,000.
A new Type 20? No, I
Yeah,
think
with
they start
bracelet?
at with bracelet. I think it's a little over 10. Like it's like 11, 10.5 ish. No date.
Would 6 US be pushing it?
We know how much you paid for it, Archie. We know how much, and we know how much you paid for the links too.
Yes.
160 US a link.
160 Aussie a link. Aussie.
Oh,
It wasn't. Yeah, that's okay. It's okay. Look, I love my watches. I really do. I really do love them.
Don't you think 7,000 a bit too much?
Probably six US.
Yeah.
Breguet. Most Breguet dealers are willing to discount even on the Type 20, because it's selling a Breguet is not easy. Maybe
Yeah.
not at like. Maybe you won't get discounts if you're at some fancy like.
I don't really want to
Fifth
sell
Avenue
anything.
boutique.
Okay, I gotta be honest. I don't really want to. I love the Breguet. I can't sell the Breguet. It's not for sale.
Jen,
I
what,
love.
what do you
Which
think?
one are you getting rid of first?
I'm not getting rid of anything.
Come
Jen,
on,
what do
you
you
gotta
think is
get
going
rid
to be
of
seen first?
the tag at least.
Sorry.
I was saying, Jen, what do you think is going to be like seen first? Do you think the Archie porn video will be seen first, or will we see the 5110 first? Because that's disappeared for quite some time now.
That's true.
Okay,
I'm not really sure I want to see either.
Sorry, Hisham.
I will, just for you to get rid of the tag Hoya with the
Yes.
Salita movement, I
Yes.
will buy it for you from you.
I actually like it. It's so cool. That watch has got a aura to it.
Well, he's offering 2,000 rupees. Like, come on, man.
Okay,
Yes,
guys, I'm gonna drive home. So
Okay.
it was nice
Can we
being
have a look
on.
inside your Mercedes before you go? Can you please do a
I told
wristwatch
you-
shot? Every
I told you.
Glashutte owner always does a photo next to the Mercedes star. Come on, can we just have that from you?
Here's a wrist
It's
shot
a
with
I told you it was a rental car.
It's
We
a,
don't
it's,
believe
it's,
you,
it's an
Tim. Come on, we don't
A45,
believe.
isn't it?
Sure, we'll go with that.
Yeah.
All right,
Let's
we got
just go with that.
some
Okay,
super
thank you. See you
Come
later.
back.
Thanks. Talk to
Come back
see you
on.
later, guys.
Yeah,
Maybe.
so $5 from Love, Envy, Hate, Jealousy. How much for Paul to release the Archie P tapes?
Well, I haven't got the copies yet. I'm waiting for this guy to send me the copies.
And then we got $5 from Louis Toledo. Archie, what are your favorite 3 watches in your current collection?
Definitely. I would have to say in the current collection there, number 1 is the World Time. I love, even though I don't wear that watch, I just love owning it.
Okay, why don't you let Hisham and I think what 2 and 3 are? I think
Sure.
number 2 is the Reverso, and I think number 3 is the Breguet.
Yes.
I agree. Yes.
Yes.
And oh my
Okay,
God,
Clive.
the Minotaur Wrangler is pledging fealty to you, paying super chats. Clive Watch Wrangler says $5. Archie, what will be seen first? The Minoporn video or your next paid watch review?
I'm actually going to start doing some reviews today because I've had some homelessness in the family I've been dealing with, but I gotta I'm gonna see him quickly, and then I'm getting back to doing some videos because I just got to do them. I do apologize, but maybe the porn video. I think it's about to expire. Who knows? That's an interesting one. Very interesting. But you guys will on the mailing list. You will get copies. Apparently, I've been told.
Yeah, well, I'll make sure to send them to Ving so he has a nice, pleasant surprise for him in the morning.
Exactly.
I don't know. I like Glashutte. I think it's a good brand that Ving got and whatnot, especially for the price he got it at.
And by the way, guys, if you if you sponsor Archie on Patreon, tomorrow I'll be releasing the porn video to Patreon members only. You'll get to see it. You'll get to see what I'm being blackmailed over. So Patreon viewers, you will get to see this video tomorrow.
I think you're driving your Patreon. Your what do you call
You
them?
know what?
What do
You know
call
what,
people who
Isham?
support
I mean,
you on Patreon?
Kim
You're driving
Kardashian
them
got
away.
famous. Kim Kardashian got famous off a porn video. You never know. Archie subscribers might go up 30%. So it's possible.
Know. You never know. Yeah, yeah.
We both have the same size ass.
Yeah.
All right, Archie. Were you just being nice to Bing, or are you really a Glashutte fan now?
Fuck me dead. $2,000? Fuck me dead. Fuck me dead. $2,000?
Okay,
That's-
£5 from Larry
Yeah.
Kippings.
Oh, what cufflinks are you wearing? Can I have a close-up? Like the shirt, by the way, it adds a touch of class. These here were cufflinks given to me by a former girlfriend. And they are Paul Smith, genuine Paul Smith cufflinks. And I love them. I love them. I love them to death. I love Paul Smith cufflinks. There you go.
I think there's another $2, but we don't know by whom.
Oh, yep, I saw that one go through.
Yeah.
The show's nearly ending, guys, because we've only got 15 minutes left because I've got to shoot off at 11. Shoot off, so to speak, you Americans. I just wanted to say thank you so much, guys. You're making it great. I've got some personal problems. The paid reviews will starting to come out because I got to crack my. I've starting to get. I got to get them done. I'm going to start. I'm just had some very bad personal problems. It's coming good. It is coming good. I do appreciate your support. The other thing is, guys, that I desperately love watches. I love my watches. In times of need, can I just make an exclusive announcement quickly on the oh shit, these things are coming in fast and furious. Here we go. Fast and furious. Tanzil, let's shout out the big contributors in today's live chat. Clyde Snatch Wrangler, Neo, Ronnie Paul, Hatsy, Howdy from Texas, Captain Zed, and I'm Rich Bitch. Thank you. And we've just got 1,000 rupiah super chat from Hisham Habib. And we've also, just above that there, we've got another donation here from John Gold, $2. Arch, will the porn video be Archie explodes? No, it'll be shoot to the top.
Can't wait to see an ooey remix of this porn video. It'll be excellent.
Yeah, well,
you didn't say to give a shout out to me. I'm upset.
Well, you're on the channel. Like, that's different. I can give a shout out to anybody who's on the channel.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
So, guys, that's the way it goes. That is the way it goes, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We've got 10 more minutes left. $1.99 super chat. Sea Dweller 116600 is 14K chrono. Is 14K chrono goodbye or dumps? Well, sorry, I'm just a bit confused. What's he saying? Help me, Tan.
Saying that the Sea Dweller is for 14K on Chrono 24, so he's asking if it's a good buy or it's not a good buy.
It's a bit expensive, isn't it? What do you think, Tan?
Yeah, you can get a 16, like, you can get that Sea Dweller for 10K. I'm looking on Watch Recon, anywhere from 10 to 12K. Like, I think 14 is just way too much.
If anyone's got quick questions, they can quickly do super chats and we'll plow through them. Quick. Wristwatch check. Quick.
They are coming in fast and furious tonight.
Yeah. I don't think you can leave in 10 minutes.
Stay a little bit longer if there's
You have to leave
demand.
the live stream open, and then the watch wrangler might show up and start asking more stupid questions.
But I got to tell you guys, it's I love my watches. Could I just ask Hisham, do you love your watches? Tell me this. Do you really, really, really love your watches?
Absolutely, absolutely. I love them to death.
You're not going to downsize, not going to be a one watch collection? Absolutely not. That's good news. Tan, how about you? You love your watches, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
One watch collection is for sissies?
Oh, it'd be hard. It'd be hard. I saw, you know what's funny? I saw your video recently about the 39.
Sorry, just 1 minute. SR Bell 67 $1.99. Arch, what type of porn do you think Mark watches? I don't know. I have no idea. I'm into the genre of game show host porn, Japanese, and Japanese pervert porn. Okay. Sorry, you were saying?
I was saying I saw a video of yours a long time ago. Jen posted it.
Yeah.
Of your Grail watch was a 3940 a long time ago. And I was
That's
like,
still kind of a grail in the back of my mind.
yeah, I was like, man, that watch is just too good. You know, just it embodies everything you'd ever want. And you can get them. I think they're in the 30s right now.
Yeah, they've gone up a bit. They have, you know, two watch heroes of mine have that.
Philippe Stern and who else?
No. Hodinky.
Okay,
Got
I
one?
gotta clarify something. Larry, what was the question again? Am I the Prince of Bollywood? No,
Very good
I'm
thing.
Not, I'm not the Prince of Bollywood. Anyway, some more sleepy chats.
Okay, here we go. We've got John Gort. Arch, keep the pre-show with Suckerhorn. It's a winner. Thank you so much. That's great. $2 super chat, Christian Chen. Are you open to a beef and wreath? ASMR. Paid? What's an ASMR?
I have no idea.
I have no idea what that is.
Tan?
Don't know.
I don't know. Okay.
I think he said
He might be a big time ASMR creator. I don't get it. I got to tell you, in all honesty, there, you can't do one watch. You got to have more. Watches make you happy.
Yes, they do.
Tan?
Oh, yeah.
Like when you have a really shit day or things are fucked, really, really fucked, you just look at your watches, don't you? You go and put that Patek on and think things aren't that fucked.
You just put it on. And
I remember I was being fired. Can I tell you a Patek story for all you guys before I go? I was being fired from my job, and I remember I was looking down at my Patek Philippe, and they said, "What are you looking at the watch for?" That's what they said to me. "Why are you looking at the watch, Paul?" And I said, "Even though you're firing me, I've got a Patek Philippe on my wrist."
Okay, and why punch at $5?
If you were sailing the high seas and Scotty and your watch collection fell overboard, who would you save from drowning?
Tough one.
Fuck. I think it'd have to be the watches, I'm afraid.
That's ruthless.
Fuck me dead. Come on. You do understand. I love these things. I mean, Scotty can probably swim, you know. You understand?
But he wouldn't survive the high seas, though.
What's going to say that if I jump in, I'm going to survive as well?
Sure.
No, it was from when I was working for a government organization called AVCANS, Australian Air Force Army Canteen Services. I've been fired more times than you guys have had hot dinners. Here we go. Walker Grand, $1.99. Rolex Air King, $14,000 for 22 US. Do I buy it? Do I buy to try? You buy it. Buy it. That's a bargain. Bargain. 22 US for a 14,000. Hopefully it's nice condition. Doesn't need to be box and papers for that price. Ant G, $2.99. Sea Dweller 43 or a BLNR. It's a Batman.
He's talking about his collection.
Oh, okay. Coke and a Snowflake, Tudor Black Bay ETA JLC sector. Cool! That's
Great
a fucking
collection.
cool collection.
Great collection. Yeah.
What more could you want than that? That's fucking amazing.
By the way, that's how you get a collection review done in basically a minute.
That's a great color. Nothing. There's nothing shitty there, don't you reckon?
Absolutely nothing.
No garbage there.
Excellent.
He's got the diver. He's got the GMT. He's got the Coke. He's got the Snowflake, Blackmail ETA, and JLC. He's got dress watch as well. Yeah, he's got the complete package.
Okay, SL Bow 67 $1.99. Arch, how fat is Clive on a scale of 1 to 10? Well, if I was at 10, Clive would probably be an 8.
Okay.
He's eating that fucking that cooked. He fucking air fries his steaks. They look revolting.
It's the American way.
I mean, you can at least grill it for garnish it. Put some parsley on the fucking thing, don't you think?
I mean, I'll make fun of Clive on a lot of things. I won't make fun of his weight. I think I've kind of realized me reaching my.
I don't think he's fat. I'm talking about the food he eats. I'm talking about the food he eats. I don't think Clive's that fat at all. What do you mean by his weight? What the fuck are you guys talking about, losers? He's fucking thin. What are you talking about? He looks good in a suit.
He's in good shape for his age.
He can still put his pants on.
Yeah, when you're 112, like, yeah, I guess you're right.
But I got to tell you guys, this has been a great chat. Actually, it might work out better having a set time. This could be cool. We could do the wrap-up, final fight. We've got 4 minutes to go before we cut. We might actually try this. This could be quite cool to just cut it. 2 hours is a great long show. I don't think he's overweight. He's losing weight. I don't think he's overweight. You need a bit of meat on the bone. I always like meat on the bone. You got to leave meat on the bone. Remember that. Yeah. I'm going to restart the weight loss program soon. We're rebooting. SR Bell $67.99. Arch, those jugs are bigger. Yours or Clive's? I've fucking put weight on. I can't even fit my trousers on anymore. I got to wear my suit to trial, and I fucking got to hold my stomach in whilst I'm talking. I think I've put on weight.
Now, at this point in time, I think yours are.
Yeah, I've put on weight. I have put on weight. It's a fucking disaster. Super Steel 75, $5. What do you think of the Chronospace Automatic 2012 edition?
It's the bright
What do you think, Tan? Not a big fan of it, I'm sorry.
So the only two Breitlings I like are the Navitimer and the Super Ocean.
The Heritage, Super Ocean Heritage. I think the standard Super Ocean looks a bit cheesy.
Yeah.
It's okay, but my pick would be the Heritage version. 3 minutes to go. Final 3 minutes, fuckers. Final 3 minutes. Uwe's there. Uwe, thank you for the great work you've done.
Where are you going? Where are you going?
Uwe, I will say I'm going to help my homeless friend, my homeless family member. I'm going to help him. I got some furniture to move for him. It's a long story.
Okay.
Guys, it's great having you there. Oh, Transoceanic World Time looks okay. Yeah, but the only world time to get is a paddock world time. Go hard. Otherwise, get a GMT. Get a GMT.
I only get the 5110 because the proportions are excellent on that one. Unlike, some people who say they're just off. And
have you seen that? That was excellent how Clive said that on the Watchbox, wasn't it? It was on Watchbox.
Yeah, I think it was on Watchbox.
How long ago was it?
I think it was pretty recent. I don't remember how long, but it was pretty recent.
Okay, I'll have to go and find it. I gotta go and find it, guys. This is fantastic. We've got 2 minutes to go. The final race is in. We're racing. Tan, well done. I want to say well done on the Tudor. That is fucking amazing. That is a fucking amazing thing. To Jin, fuck me dead. 2,000 on that. I would buy it in an instant. And as for you, Hisham.
Yeah. No buys for me.
No, but for your wife.
Yeah.
I got to be completely frank with you. I got to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it's a bit big for her, and you swap it for a 36 mil, and you can wear the fucking thing. That's what I'm hoping.
Well, that's the
Can
reason.
you send me a pic when we're off
she
there?
doesn't-
Can you
she
send
doesn't
me a
want me
pic?
to wear it.
Send me a pic of it. I'd like to see what it looks like.
I will. Sure.
I'd love to see that. I think the Sky Dweller. I know people can be a bit critical. I honestly think it's a fucking amazing watch. I've actually held a few in my hand. Yes, I know it's not the most sexy annual calendar you can get, but as a watch, it is fucking amazing. It is absolutely fucking amazing.
The bezel turning and everything. It's pretty cool how Rolex did that.
Yeah. But I think it's different market to Patek. I think Tan might be a bit critical because he's got the 5127. You got a 5127, everything looks shit in your eyes. It's like having a Rolls Royce and then driving a Chevrolet. It's never going to match up, is it?
That's a little harsh. Chevrolet.
What do you think?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest there. Okay, guys, that's the end of the show. Thank you so much. We're doing a show tomorrow, and I'll have a pre-show with Suckerhorn before, hopefully. Otherwise, it'll be by myself.
Like, subscribe, and tell your fuckhead friends.
Like, subscribe, and tell your fuckhead friends. Thank you. Thank you, guys, so much.
Jerking friends.
Circle jerking friends. Thank you. There'll be more circle jerking when I release that porn video.
Yeah.
$2 punter. Last one. This is from NY Punter. Ving's Vietnamese. Fuck me dead. Their egos are out of control. I don't think he is Vietnamese, is he?
No, he's not.
He's not. He's not Vietnamese. Okay. Ciao.
No.
Cut. That's a good